Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't care how many times we do that. That is so fun and it's so dorky. And I have like the entire SF office looking in here like, what the fuck is he doing? But anyways, good morning, everybody. It's very nice to see all your lovely faces this morning. This event was awesome, and it was awesome because it was all about like getting back to the basics, right? Like as Maria said, like just going over scripts. I've never been one for scripts, right? Because I'm not a scripty kind of guy. I'm not a anyway, so yeah, I wasn't about it. But it was really cool to be in a room full of 600 agents, and you had dudes in there or people in there that were $100 million producers, all there to learn, just like I was there to learn. So I'm thinking, okay, if there's $100 million producers in this room here to learn, then I need to be doing what they're doing, right? So one of the cool things, I mean, there's so much takeaway, and I could probably talk for like 2 hours on all the takeaways that I had. But listen to me this, and I'm always telling all of you guys when whether on coaching or role play sessions, that it's all about follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, right? Check this stat out. One of the things that he said was agents that followed up that had at least 5 conversations on average earned 107,000 more than the agents that had less than 5 conversations. You guys hear that? 107,000 more for following up with someone 5 times. Okay, to me, that blew my mind. And it made me, I couldn't wait to get back home because I needed to start following up my people because I don't know, but I'm trying to make at least 107,000 extra. You feel me? Can I get a raise the hands? You guys gonna follow up with your people 5 times? That ain't shit. 5 times in 1 year, that ain't shit, right? Do your job. Another thing that really stood out to me was, as we talked about a lot, and as we read the book Atomic Habits, it says, you know, in order for you to establish a habit, it takes 90 days. Okay. And by design, that's why we made boot camp 90 days, blah, 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 blah. 90 days, 3 months. It, you know, it doesn't seem that long, but it is long when you're trying to, you know, do something that's really hard. And Dan Beer went up there, and one of the things that he said was, we have to choose one thing to master for the next 90 days. Right? Because it's like, we've all been to the gym, right? We get our gym membership. We go a few times a week for maybe a month, and then the month goes by, and then you start dropping off, and then you stop going, right? So right now, I feel like in my business, there's certain aspects where I feel like I have my visitor pass, and I don't have my permanent membership yet. So I'm challenging myself, and I want to say this out loud in front of all of you so you can keep me accountable. But for the next 90 days, I'm gonna exercise every day for the next 90 days, right? Whether it's going to the gym or jumping on my Peloton or going for a run or riding my bike or climbing some rock, whatever it is, so that I can, you know, propel myself to that next level, right? It's a mental game, and that really stood out to me. I want my permanent membership and not just a visitor pass. So whatever it is in your business, if you want to prospect, you know, for 90 days straight so that you can build that habit, I, you know, encourage that. And if you need someone to keep you accountable, I'm here for that as well. So anyway, so much to take away. I'm going to share my notes. In fact, I'll share all the notes that I took in a form of a link, and I'll drop it in the chat so you guys can look that over. And if you guys want to talk about anything on there that you don't understand, because my notes are kind of shitty, let me know, and I'd be happy to chat with you. But anyways, have a great